really find a lot of money ringside here that thinks it will. Braxton continuing to lunge at Michael Spinks, but he really doesn't have much choice.
I don't think it's going past 5, Barry, to be honest with you.
That's the end of the second round.
This is a fierce pace. There's not a moment's let up for either fighter. Let's listen to Dwight Braxton's corner.
Take a deep breath, John. Breathe it. Take it in. Take it in.
Double up your left hand. Only jam it once.
How's everything? Everything okay? Everything's fine. Okay, folks. You're going at the head a little too much. This is all the time. Once you're ripping on them, it's going to that.
Take your time. Let's go about it. You know about it.
We're listening all the time. So let's go underneath. Keep your hands high. Okay? Eyes on them all the time. And just wait. So what you do? Hustle inside. Working good. Stay alert. Stay off the rope. Out of the corner.
All right, the advice from Braxton's corner was to throw the jab more often.
And double up on the left hand. So this is the third round. Dwight Braxton on the right of your screen, red trunks. Michael Spinks in the white trunks. No mistaking these two.
I noticed that in that last round, when Braxton was resting, he was breathing very heavily. And he was complaining about a virus that he had. And it could be a factor here.
Although I believe, Larry, if I'm not mistaken, you had a chance to talk with him, and he said he wasn't being bothered by that.
He sounded clear-headed when I spoke to him earlier today and yesterday.
Once again, Braxton a little bit off balance on some of his punches, and that time trying to throw a punch from behind. Braxton's temper getting him a little bit here. Actually, it has been Michael Spinks who on occasion has been accused of using a few tactics that are not worthy of the Marquis of Queensberry.
It will be beneficial for either fighter to maintain his composure, because a guy that's going to get upset and get frustrated is going to be the very one that's going to burn up unnecessary energy and strength.
Spinks has successfully been able to keep Braxton off him pretty much. Remember, Spinks historically has been stronger in the later rounds.
I don't like the way Spinks throws that jab and fades away with his hands down to his side, because Braxton has a good sharp left hook, picture-perfect left hook. He gets it off very, very fast, and it's a snap to it, so you really don't see it coming.
Spinks has been successful in ducking under that looping right hand that Braxton throws, and threw so well against Saad Muhammad.
That's the left hook I was talking about, bro. You see the way it comes out, he snaps it.
That left hook a moment ago landing behind the ear of Michael Spinks. Spinks keeping the jab in the face of Braxton, and while it's not really doing any damage, it is keeping him off it. There's a good right hand by Braxton, and it traps Spinks against the ropes, who spins away.
That left jab of Spinks is keeping Braxton at bay. It's not giving him time to set his punches up.
Yeah, it's not a particularly damaging left hook, but it's just keeping his man off him enough.
But he has to get that jab. Every punch that Spinks throws, he has to get back soon enough. He's snapping back, because Braxton's going to come back with something. He's going to counter.
I'd have to think of this as a pretty good round for Michael Spinks. Here's a program reminder from HBO, the World Figure Skating Championships. An exhibition of champions comes your way Tuesday, March 24th, 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. And I was there with JoJo Starbuck, one of the top professional figure skaters. So you can see the newly crowned 1983 world champions in a spectacular exhibition from Helsinki, Finland, only right here.
Let's take a look at that flurry on the ropes as Braxton tried to get Spinks in trouble, but really has failed. So far, Spinks has used his jab exceedingly well and has stuck to a game plan devised by Eddie Futch. Use his left hand, and not go right hand crazy, which he sometimes has done in the past.
Yeah, Spinks right now appears to be dictating the tempo of the fight. That, of course, is subject to change very quickly.
This is not an easy fight for either fighter. Spinks has to punch down, Braxton has to punch up. So their sizes are 3 pounds for both fighters.
That was a short left hook by Spinks a moment ago that did score on the face of Braxton. First time he's thrown that punch in this fight.
You notice that left jab, the consistency of Spinks' left jab is going to always create problems for Braxton.
That hook by Braxton caught Spinks on the gloves. No damage.
Braxton wants to get right into Spinks' chest and work his body, work his head.
But the jab of Spinks has not allowed him to do that. There was a left hand that did score, but Spinks ties up Dwight Braxton immediately.
Well, throughout this fight, Spinks needs to keep that right hand up there. Protect it from the left jab, from the left hook.
Here's a good right hand, and Braxton was hurt by that. That was a short overhand right.
See, Braxton can't get set. That jab of Michael Spinks is doing wonders for him. Now he's starting to throw the uppercuts.
And as you mentioned, he uses the uppercut to set up the right hand.
Raise that chin up. Those left and right uppercuts will raise the chin up of a shorter fighter.
Spinks for the last round and a half has been very effective. And that jab is scoring consistently now. Left hand by Braxton did get in.
It's just hard to imagine that Braxton's never had an amateur fight. What he has now is natural ability.
Of course, he spent 11 years in either juvenile detention homes or in prison. He was at Rahway. And he admittedly says, I don't ever want to go back there. Very community-oriented now, as a matter of fact. Doesn't really credit Rahway Prison's boxing system, though, with teaching him the boxing skills. He learned those, he says, after he got out. Meanwhile, Spinks continues to score almost at will right now against Braxton.
Well, see, what Spinks is doing, he's just confusing Braxton. He's throwing jabs, he's bringing his punches under and over. And he doesn't want to be here. He doesn't want to be in the corners or against the ropes with Braxton. He's doing the right thing, keeping the center of the ring.
There's a left hand by Braxton that did get in over the guard of Spinks. Braxton has not been able to follow up, however, so far at the end of the round.
Michael Spinks is fighting an extremely disciplined fight. He's fighting the best opponent he's ever been in the ring with. On other occasions, he's been wild. He's very disciplined.
Bring that left hand back high. Don't drop it low, because you're looking to go over the top of that right hand.
He's not wasting energy
When he
either.
starts to bob and reach, then you've got to go to the body. See, he gets the head too low. You have to go to the body with the left uppercut or the right uppercut.
Yeah, Lee.
Catch him on the arm or right away shot.
When he jabs, catch it, jab right back.
Jab right back.
Okay.
Let you grab a little lower. Just throw your chin down. Short punches in the inside.
The question right now is if Braxton can keep the pressure on so that Spinks will slow down as the fight goes on. He is being controlled right now.
This is the 5th round. Braxton, I know, cannot be satisfied with how close he's managed to get to Spinks, and it has been Spinks' jab that has consistently kept him off it. Spinks has also successfully managed to keep the fight pretty much in the middle of the ring.
Braxton has a very good left jab, and it's very strong, very stiff, and he too can keep his man off balance with that jab.
Eddie Futch in the corner between rounds, you might have heard tell Michael Spinks to go downstairs a little bit more when Braxton's head drops.
You know, it's there. Braxton